Bedside table. Na, 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 na. Nothing too interesting. So today is Thursday. That's a lie. Today is Wednesday, May 29th. Holy cow. And today was my last day of high school. I'm shocked, truthfully. I can't really believe that it's over. I mean, I haven't graduated yet. I have a week till we graduate, and I have to take one final for AP Bio, but that figures. For 13 years of my life, I've been living the same schedule, and it's all about to end. Wow. It's incredible to me. It's crazy. But today has been as perfect a day as I've had in a long time. First period, even before first period, my friend Ben picked me up this morning because my car is at the shop, and so that was fun, and we talked, and he carried my chocolate chip cookies to class with me, and that was nice to spend time with him. And then first period bio, we took a little quiz identifying the parts of our fetal pigs that we've been dissecting, and my friend Matt licked the tongue of our fetal pig, and only me and one other person saw it, and I feel accomplished. It was really funny. And then third period journalism is one of my favorite classes, and so today we had cake and cookies to celebrate our teacher's birthday, Mrs. Brown. And made it sound like, never mind. And then we played some games. We tried sliding a piece of chalk down some PVC piping, and then when we had figured that out, we started sliding on the PVC pipes, like one person holding the hands of the other person who's standing on a bunch of PVC pipes, and you like roll and then you move them forward. So that was really fun. And then we built booby traps out of popsicle sticks, and it just was such good fun. It was just so classic for my journalism education. It just felt so fitting, and I really enjoyed that. And then fourth period, I just kind of hung out, and then after lunch I have music theory. And music theory has easily been the hardest class I've ever taken in my whole life. And I've never had to think harder, but I don't think I've ever laughed that hard. And so today we just talked about music, and then about life, and then we took pictures, and it just made me smile. And for one of the only times this year, our whole class was there, including our teacher, and that was really, really sweet. And then between theory and then German, I had to run back to my English teacher's room, Mr. Bitt, and pick up cupcakes. And when I got in there to get the cupcakes, I had written him a note earlier that I gave to him, and he told me he had read the note, and he smiled and said thank you, and then gave me a big hug, and just really made my day. And then after that, we went to German and ate more cake and cookies, and we just spent the whole period goofing off, which is what we do most days, right? But just laughing together and being goofy and taking pictures again and kind of doing what it is that we do. And it was so sweet. It was just such a beautiful time, and reminded of all the laughter we've shared. And even though it hasn't always been fun, I have some really good friends in that class who have really made it special for me. And then after that, we had calculus and watched A Beautiful Mind, which is really interesting but really stressful to watch. And then last period is choir. I'm probably going to cry talking about this. Please forgive me in advance. We spent some time just, hanging out, and I wanted to get a big picture with all of the guys in my section who I stand next to, who I love. And so we took pictures and signed yearbooks and laughed and just were goofy together for a long time. And then Mr. Farrell asked us to get up on the risers in our scramble formation, which I love. And he said he wanted us to sing Wade in the Water one more time for him, because he wanted to hear us sing one last time. And so we sang, and it was really beautiful. It was, and after it finished, we kind of just stood there, and I really wanted to sing Te Lucis, which we sang in the fall, and then for Roxbury, for the competition we were at. But I didn't want to say it, so I made Mira do it. And she asked Mr. Farrell if we could sing Te Lucis. And he's like, oh, does anybody have any objections? And everyone's like, no, let's do it. So we sang that, and it's a song that evokes a lot of emotion for me, because you have to put your heart into singing it, and because we've spent so much time singing it together, and because it's just so stunningly beautiful. There just is nothing like it. It's my favorite piece, probably ever, and I listen to a lot of music, but it's my favorite piece probably ever written, my favorite thing to sing. And so we sang, and I could only sing about half of it, because I was crying through the rest of it. And that, we got to the end, and I just looked at the guys who I was standing next to, and I didn't even know what to say. I just smiled and said thank you. I've done a lot of cool things in high school, but my time in choir has been so important to me. And especially those guys who I stand next to, who are so funny and so kind and so loving and just always there to give me a hug or make me laugh or listen when I'm frustrated. It has been incredible. And so after we finished singing, we just stood there and hugged for a long time, because I don't know how you put into words how you're feeling after something like that. After spending so much time with a group of people and putting so much energy into this time you spend together and working together to make something so beautiful, and then it just ending. And when you're on a sports team, people can understand that. Or if you're in a band or any number of things like that. But I find that people don't understand choir as well. But it's it's such an emotional journey, and I've had the best friends to go on that journey with me. I didn't realize how much they meant to me until this past couple of weeks. So I cried a lot, and we hugged a lot, and it's really sad to know that I'm not going to get to sing with them again. But it's really sweet to know that I did get to, and that it was so incredible. This is going to turn into a video about choir, I guess. But let's just talk about high school. I really can't believe it's over. I spent so much time in that school, and I'm really sad to go. I've made the best friends I've ever had here. It's the first place I've ever lived that I've known is home. And I've lived lots of places, but I know this is home. And this is where I've kind of become who I am. I've gone through some of the hardest times and some of the most beautiful times, and I've become confident in myself, and I've discovered what I like and what I'm good at, and who my friends are and what's important to me. And I've loved high school. They've been the best 4 years of my life, and I hope that great times are coming. But up until now, these have been the best years, and I've shared them with the best people. I have the best friends. I really do. I really do. I lucked out. I don't know why God decided I deserved to have the friends I do, because I don't deserve them. But I'm sure glad He put them in my life. I'm gonna go to bed. It's been a good day. Love you. Bye.